We are going to talk about using apostrophes today. Now, we have used apostrophes already this year. We have used apostrophes in contractions. You'll remember a contraction is when we combine two words and they come together so strongly that some letters pop out. For example, if we combine do and not, we get don't. Notice that O in not popped out, and we've learned wherever letters pop out when we combine words to make a contraction, we need an apostrophe. So we certainly should continue to use apostrophes in contractions. Today, we're going to learn a new reason why we would use apostrophes, and it is to show ownership. Ownership is another word for possession, and it means that something belongs to someone. For example, in our classroom, my desk would be the teacher's desk. So the desk belongs to the teacher. So we would show an apostrophe right here on teachers to show that the desk belongs to the teacher. Let's go a little further. I want to show you first of all on your computer keyboard where your apostrophe should be. So if you ever need to show that somebody owns something and you need to make an apostrophe S, you'll know what key to hit. So you'll see right here next to your enter key is the apostrophe key. You don't need to hit anything else, just that key, and sure enough, you will get an apostrophe. So when we're talking about possessive nouns, we're talking about ownership, and we show ownership by using an apostrophe S. Here we have a pirate who has found some treasure. He says, "Ahoy there, I found my treasure." So the treasure belongs to the pirate. So we'll need to put an apostrophe S so that we show the treasure belongs to the pirate, and we would say the pirate's treasure. Let's look at a few more nouns. Let's look at a person, a place, and a thing. So here we have Kim and her dog. She owns the dog, so we would say Kim's dog is on a leash. The dog belongs to Kim, so we would put an apostrophe S and say Kim's dog. Here we have an example of a place. We have a park with a bench in it. The bench does belong to the park. So we would say the park's bench is empty. Again, the bench belongs to the park, so we would put an apostrophe S on parks to show ownership. Here we have a thing. It's a book and it's got a lovely cover here. So the cover belongs to the book, so we would say the book's cover is red, and we would show our apostrophe S. Now, when we are speaking, for example, maybe this is Jason and he got a new car. If we were sitting around talking with our friends and I said, Jason's new car is cool, of course we don't hear the apostrophe, do we? But anytime we are writing things to show that the car belongs to Jason, Jason's new car is cool, in writing, we have to put that apostrophe S to show that this car belongs to Jason. So we don't hear it in speaking, but we definitely need to put it in writing. Here are a few examples to consider. Here we have a dog and a bone. Does the bone own the dog, or does the dog own the bone? Oh, you're right. The dog owns the bone. So we would say the dog's bone is big. And since the bone belonged to the dog, we would do an apostrophe S. Here is a kitten and a bed. So Does the bed belong to the kitten? Does the kitten own the bed? Or does the bed own the kitten? Ah, you've got it. The kitten's bed is soft. Here we have a castle and we have a flag. Does the castle belong to the flag or does the flag belong to the castle? Oh, again, you're right. The castle's flag is flying. So remember, we must put an apostrophe S when we show ownership. And one last reminder where that apostrophe S is on your Chromebook keyboard. Now you're going to get an opportunity to show that you understand possessive nouns and how to show ownership when we're writing.